for esports has gone up like a rocket, boom, straight. And the money that's coming in now is insane.
Six-figure salary in the spotlight, on stage, and some of them are just wholly unfair.
Notel? Seb? Gosh, those names sound familiar. Why? Where do I feel like I've... You know what it is? I feel like this looks familiar next to you guys. Returning TI8 champions. Is it the same way that you left it?
Looks the same to me.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a few changes on the back. I hope there better be.
It's missing also a couple of people around it. Last time I saw it, it was like...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is it like in the days and the months following TI, when you've won versus when you've left something there? I mean, everybody we've talked to in this couch talks about that being the one thing they want to do, and the ability to look back and wish they had done things differently. What is it like to not have that?
Life has been very relieving for me ever since. There's been that one thing that was there for a very long time that was no longer there in a way, like an underlying kind of pressure or question whether or not you're competent or you have the ability to do what you set yourself to do.
You dream about it, you wake up, you work towards that, you know, it's like your life is about that. Once you actually do it, it becomes harder to go for it because it's not as obvious. It has to come within yourself, like you have to kind of craft it. You know, this fire, this motivation, and you know the people that are gonna go up against you, right? You know how bloodthirsty they are. You're like, nothing's gonna stop them. Nothing is stopping them. If you're on the way, well, you better get out of the way before it's too late.
That's a pretty good analogy, actually, for what just happened.
Thompson jumps down, around, looking for snaking. Trying to put that Echo Saber to work, but Fisher blocks him in, but a three-man stun into the Wukong, and the RB! Everything together! Layer it like a cake! OG, they would love to get CC and C2, but he will...
What made you decide to handle Anna taking a break and a leave the way that you did, which was to be pretty open about what was going on? And also, you didn't seem that concerned about what that meant for your longevity as a team.
Dota asks for a lot of time. It asks for all your time, more or less. And if somebody doesn't want to spend their time doing something, well, everybody should have the freedom to do what they want. And yeah, we set ourselves this crazy goal of winning the international, so once that's achieved, what do you want to do? And then, well, a lot of us wanted to play right away, and Anna decided that he's not ready to play. Like, he, again, wanted to self-reflect, spend some time at home, and that was that.
And how meaningful is it to be able to come and play TI and play in front of a different audience with it being in Shanghai and in China for the first time?
There's so many things about this TI that are different from last year's. It's a new audience, we're a different team probably. I mean, we grew. We're going to play against 17 different teams that are very good at the game. The Chinese audience I've always admired how the fervor, like they're going to root for the teams that they're going to decide to root for, and it's most likely going to be the Chinese teams. And they're one of the very few audience that also roots against the teams that are trying to defeat their favorites. And it's rough sometimes, it gets rough. I remember my first tournaments in China, sometimes it was overwhelming. It was getting to me. I was like, wow, but they're actually chanting against me or they're booing me, or it has happened. Not always, but it happens. It's part of it, it's competition, right? I mean, let's say we had a tournament in France and this would happen, I would be like, yeah, they're cheering up, you know, cheering me up. TI in France, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I need to get over that.
You can't commit heavily either. You can already see OG's positioning. They're not committing people in that pit. Saxa, nice shot through. Ace moving in, Gaze comes out, the haste, he managed to dodge out the tornado, does get in there, trying to finish off the rope, but he went a little bit too soon. Snowball through, no tail, does get low forward, spiked on the battle. Oh, B! It's huge from Seb, the turnaround with the cleave. They're going to look to wipe the side of NIP, vacuum away from Saxa, magnetize, they're alive, but not for long. The silence hits on the 4 heroes due to the magnetize. They try and run away, but they might lose everyone. The only one to escape Darkseid, no! It's going to be complete team wipe for NIP.
In here for OG. As they've waited out in this game. A lift up there with the Yule Scepter, Light Strike Array as well, draining through the man of the Ice Path to save, but he's gone! 100 seconds, has to buy back and get back into this fight. OG taking the tier 3 tower, now moving on to the other barracks. How quickly things change, only now a 3,000 gold lead.
And it looks like for now, they're just going to calmly start backing away. Oh, but no, it's Seb!
The Winter's Curse, they turn it, they find him! Is he gonna go down? The Enchantress taking a ton of damage, they have the second Light Strike Array! Weaver's dead! 2 minutes! OG, they're taking them down, and this might be GG!
Spawning Roshan and PSG LGD are well away.
Roshan's up. It looks like only OG knows.
Arme,
Heal battle.
He's illusion action. Arme's gonna get caught out by the tornado though. They've opened up onto him. Arme trying to get on top of Anna. The BKB pop by challenge. He'll get the ult out. No Tail getting gone on straight away by F5 with the snowball. No Tail's dead for 100. They'll get the Chen. Anna in the midst of it trying to lock down onto FY. The rest of his team about to come over to get the tornado. Out onto X-Over Seb. Looking for the cool control onto Arme. Has he got it? Arme getting stood up by the cold snap, but he's able to wait for him up the high ground. Thompson blinks in. He gets the hex out, but FY with the snowball save. They get the bash out. Somnus will be able to find the IO, but they're fully low OGD. That's Somnus dead for 2 minutes. They get Thompson. Thompson dead for 2 minutes. Only Anna. Anna, can he do it here? He's at half health. Seb! Seb gets the call. He gets the call of his lifetime, as 3 dead now on LGD. No buyback. Seb will fall.
One day, man, one day. We just keep the game alive long enough. Yeah. Maybe all the other nations will fall and France will be the last one standing, and then you'll get your TI.
That got dark. Doesn't need to be a world war for it to be held.
No, but we're just talking about the feasibility of an LTI happening in France.
We're just going through options, you know, nothing more.
That's about the only option that we have. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to add to fans of OG and fans of Dota, just in general, just about where we are right now, sitting here getting ready for TI9?
Just remember why you sat down to play for the first time and why you keep sitting down to play. I mean, maybe you forget along the way. I have forgotten along the way, but it's a game that I truly love, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one. There's so many players. Just the good parts again. Focus on the positivity, enjoy the games, enjoy your teammates. Don't queue for the next game if you're in a bad mood and you know it's going to be a bad game. Queue if you're looking for the fun, if you're looking for something good, if you're looking for that nice game or nice experience. And that doesn't mean winning. Some of the best games are still spent losing, and yeah, some people get caught up in that as well. Play for fun, have fun, enjoy it.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.